Hey y'all, how are all my beautiful friends doing? I hope y'all all are having a great week and welcome back to Crime Time with Mal. So if you missed my live that I did with All American Dream Chasers, his name is Tony. He's over here on YouTube. He's a great guy. We've been in contact for almost a half a year now, I would say. We met back on the Naomi Arion case, which still breaks my heart to this day, but he's a great guy. We went live and we talked about the unfortunate finding of Kylie Rodney, and as well as this case that I'm about to speak about. He was so kind and let me come on his channel to talk about Jolissa Fuentes. Now, if you have not seen my last video, I did cover her case. I will link it up here. If you haven't seen it, you can go ahead and check it out just to catch you up on what is going on. But we have just a couple of things to talk about and clear up in my last video. Some of y'all got real upset over me mispronouncing things, like big mad upset. Anyway, I will link Tony's live that we did down below. It was pretty interesting. I was on there for like 2 hours and then I had to go because my mom and my husband, my mom's in town, so I just wanted some family time. But yeah, anyway, thank you, Tony, again for letting me come on your channel. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get into what is going on in the case. Real quick, before we get started, I know I talk a lot, y'all. This is your warning. I like to talk. I like to talk to y'all. I like to connect with y'all and get to know who I'm talking to on the other side of the screen. But I'm Mallory, and this is Crime Time with Mal, and I cover missing people and unsolved cases. I will throw in some solved cases every now and then just to give us like a little breather because it can be very, 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 very heavy, but it is what I'm passionate about. I want to get the word out there for those that don't get the media attention that they deserve. And yeah, that is my passion. So I hope you enjoy what you see over here. And if you do, I would love to have you subscribe to this amazing community over here. We have gotten a ton of new subscribers. And I honestly hate the word subscribers because I feel like y'all are my friends. Like we chat and we talk and we get to know each and every single one of you. Like not each and every single one. I get to know a lot of you. So I feel like y'all are more so friends to me, but I appreciate each and every single one of you for joining me on this channel and all your positive feedback. Thank you. But now that we got that out of the way, let's get to the real reason that y'all are here, and that is to talk about Jolissa. Real quick, I will just give a short rundown. She is 22 years old. She went missing from Selma, California. Last video I said Salem and I didn't mean to, so my bad, but Selma, California. And she was last seen on surveillance video at an AM/PM Arco gas station in Selma, California. Now I got a couple of people in my last video confused on the part where I said that her phone, Jolissa's phone, pinged at a Bank of America. Now we're gonna clear that up here because they said I was wrong. And when I get told I'm wrong, when I know I'm not wrong, I'm gonna show you proof. So I am strictly all about facts on this channel. Excuse my 6-year-old in the background, but I'm strictly about facts on this channel. If I don't know something is a fact, I will flat out tell you I don't know. So I just want to throw that out there to any of y'all that are new. This message that I am showing you right here is from Irene, which is Jolissa's older sister. She says that the longitude and latitude pings using her phone number and IMEI number led to Selma Bank of America. They said it is inaccurate because it wasn't performed by law enforcement and the family searched but didn't find anything, or her car, her nothing. And I did want to mention that even though law enforcement said that it could be inaccurate because it wasn't done by them, I still think that in my opinion, I say this in a lot of my videos, no stone should go unturned. And what would it hurt to go to the Bank of America and ask to see their surveillance cameras that night or that early morning? You know what I mean? That's why I said that, because whether it's inaccurate or not, it's still pinged and it's a possibility. I mean, it's not 100% inaccurate. There's still a small chance that that could have been an accurate ping. So why not just go search the cameras? So I guess that's my bad on my part that I didn't go into more detail on that, but that's what I meant and why the whole reasoning behind of mentioning Bank of America in the first place. And we'll get to in a minute about where her phone last actually pinged, confirmed by law enforcement. Now, I do want to point out something concerning to me, that it was partially something that the family said. And now we know for a fact that she probably went to go smoke, and because she was seen at this AM/PM on surveillance video purchasing a wrap or cigar. Now, she used that, went to go smoke, but her family said that she wouldn't go do that alone, especially in like a field or anything like that, because really that's all that's around there is like, y'all gave me a lot of hate with this too, so now I'm second guessing on how I pronounce this word. Orchids, that's the flower. Orchids. I'm sorry, I can't speak. Help educate me, okay? But orchids, where they grow the apple trees, y'all know what I'm saying. Anyway, she doesn't go to those places like at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. It's not what she typically does. Some people also suggested that she could have been depressed and gone somewhere, but I feel like they would have either found her car, or her car is submerged in water, or it is hidden somewhere very well. I, in my opinion, don't think, let's just get to my opinion at the end. Let's just keep going. Now, police have came out and said that there is no evidence suggesting that there was foul play involved, but they are going to treat this case as a criminal case. They also said that it's rare that a 22-year-old, remember in my last video, I said that her social media and like Google accounts and all that, it was wiped clean. Her location, everything was just completely wiped clean. There was no digital tracks of her. And they said for a 22-year-old, that is extremely odd. And I do agree. It seems like, to me, somebody was covering their tracks. And if she was to go try to, God forbid, herself, I feel like that would be the last thing on her mind. I have known, unfortunately, a lot of people, family and friends, that have done that, and they've never done that. Not to say that it would never happen, but I feel like that's the last thing on their mind, is to just completely wipe their existence clean. You know what I mean? Now, this is where we're going to talk about where her phone was last pinged. Now, it was last pinged near Avocado Lake, which police have searched thoroughly through that lake. Now, to me, through pictures, as you can see here, it looks like a pretty decent sized lake. And there's also those, I don't know what they're called. Again, I'm not educated. I dropped out of college. So those like little creeks or rivers that go off of Avocado Lake. So there's a lot of water over in that area. Phone pinged through Sanger and Avocado Lake and at Pine Flat Lake. After that, her phone completely turned off. Now, again, remember in my last video, this is why I say if you're not familiar with this case, which not a lot of people are talking about, it is getting more out there because Adventures with Purpose is there now. So that's the good news, but go check out my last video again. In my last video, I said that she tried to call her sister Irene at 5:24 and 5:25 in the morning on video chat through Facebook Messenger. Now, I'd be curious where her phone pinged at that time, if that was at this Avocado Lake or Pine Flat Lake area. So they are not releasing the time that the phone was last pinged, and I don't know why. If y'all could enlighten me on why down below, that I would appreciate that, because I'm not sure why. Mostly every case that I have seen, and they're giving a timeline or a phone ping, they're given like a time of when it pinged. So I'm not sure why they're holding that information close to their vest unless they know something more. That also makes me wonder if Jolissa was reaching out to her sister for like an emergency. Did she need something? Was she like trying to get her attention for something? It's just odd that less than an hour and a half after she leaves the AM PM to go smoke, she's calling her sister twice through video. And I do want to quickly just point out that I don't mean to say that in hopes that like her sister sees this by any chance and feels guilty, because I'm sure she feels guilty for not answering those calls as it is. And I don't mean to make her feel even more guilty, but I'm just trying to like think, you know what I mean? That's just my thought process right now. And I mean, no disrespect, absolutely no disrespect whatsoever. I would never want to hurt anyone's feelings. That is never my intention. Multiple agencies have now teamed up together to work on Jolissa's case. There's Selma Police Department, Fresno Police Department, as well as now the FBI have all joined in together. And Selma Police Department chief said that he will find her. I heard him say that they had helicopters and like off-road vehicles as well as like on-ground searches, but I didn't hear him say if they had divers or not, which I would feel like he would mention that, considering the areas that her phone last pinged are surrounded by water. So, but that gives me hope that if she is in that body of water, God forbid she's not, but if she unfortunately is, that hopefully AWP can find her. There is a $10,000 reward as I am currently filming this video. I don't know if any updates are going to go up between now and the time that this goes up. If so, I will have an update very, very soon as I can put the script together and do it. If I don't have a script together, I'll go off on tangents and I'll talk even more than I already cut down into this edited video. So what do y'all think about this case? Let me know your opinions down below. Please be respectful as always about the family and everything. These family members do watch these videos, and please be respectful, and let's think of other people's feelings before you type something down and post the comment. I know most of y'all are amazing about that, so I appreciate it so much. And if you want to continue on watching some more videos I have, stay till the end. There will be a couple of videos suggested, a playlist and a video at the end, as well as I have a ton of playlists on my channel, so go check them out if you want to see more. And thank you so much for all your support and all your kind words. Also, I have to say this, y'all, we hit 5,000. I just said in my last video that we were so close to 5,000, and when that went up, I had looked and we had hit 5,000 already. And I say we because you and me are in this together. Like, I'm not only creating these videos, but you are helping me spread awareness for these victims and these families. And that means the world to me, and I cannot thank you enough. Like, 5,000, that may not mean a lot to some people, but I do not take it for granted. 5,000 people, that's a lot of people in my eyes. And it gives me goosebumps, and I get very emotional when I think about it. So I don't want to get emotional, but I do really want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so very much. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel so you don't miss a ton of upcoming cases. I have a ton of them, but some things just keep happening with Kylie and Jolissa, so I'm trying to catch up, but we got some cases coming up, so please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss those cases, because they are very important and they're not talked about a lot, hardly ever. So I would really appreciate some more eyes on these missing people. So again, thank you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I would appreciate it so much. And I love y'all so very much. If you have any information involving Jolissa and her whereabouts that lead to where she is, please contact the Selma Police Department. I will have their number linked down in the description box below. And yeah, thank you so much again for watching. I love y'all. Please stay safe and stay aware of your surroundings. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.